Okay, for everybody who's following my channel, you know I have no direction when it comes to my videos. Usually it's a how-to, maybe it's a bashing on some product, maybe it's just a praise for a product. You never know what you're going to get on my channel. That might be me working on cards, or it might be me working on 3D printers, or me hating on a 3D printer. But right now, my sole focus in life is 3D printing face shields for our medical community. There is still a big need, at least here in the South Central Kansas area. Current orders for Hutchinson, Kansas area is approximately 300 and growing a number of face shields. There is a hospital up there that has requested face shields from us. We do not charge. This is solely donation based, and solely how many can I pull out of my own pocket to give to the medical community. We are closing in on 1,000 face shields. It's the hump. I've already passed out probably over 2,000 individual face films that attach to these face shields. We are encouraging these the head straps at least, to be reutilized. Discard the shield if it becomes unusable, and replace it with hopefully you should have an extra one in your kit. It's not a kit, it's a box full of these and a box full of those, and they're all pre-punched, so all you have to do is reattach them to these face shields. And I really need feedback. On how you like this particular style of face shield. This is the Prussia Minimalist. I started printing the Minimalist right after I became aware of its existence. I did try to produce the Release Candidate 3. That is just not a feasible option. Since I'm a solo operation, the owner of the Fighting COVID-19 as a community group, Wichita, Kansas, decided they did not like me helping other people. They thought, instead of just talking to me directly and expressing their concerns with what I am doing, they just straight out banned me from the group. Shame on them. I have probably produced more face shields than they will as a combination group, just because I am running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and well, I'm down to 7. I have one coming in tomorrow. I'll have 9 machines actually running PPE, and not too many people in this area are going to dedicate themselves that far to printing PPE for the medical community. They might have 1 or 2. So where have I came from? Initially, now I know my area's a mess. Initially, I started off with drones and race drones. And that's not where I started off. I actually started off with a DJI Mavic Pro, and I grew to a race drone, 2 race drones, 3 race drones, make my own drones. Needed to print 3D parts for those drones, and then it took off from there to printing crazy stuff and weird stuff, and getting more interested in the printers and losing interest in the drones. I've got lots of spare. Actually, that's all drone parts. And those cabinets, that's all drone parts. And a lot of this is drone. Most everything over here is going to be drone. 3 there, 1 there, 1 there, 3 in there, and I stay pretty busy. So in one of my previous videos, you'll actually probably see me linking to my fundraiser page, which is going through Facebook. Unfortunately, I am very limited in time and resources. I don't have all the expertise, again, time and resources, to set up a proper donation page. I don't have the income or the ability to set up a 503 nonprofit organization. I am only me and my friend Lisa DeMitt, who does the delivery, and she's a point of contact for orders. She has contacted everybody outside the city of Wichita, almost everybody, where she's looking at every community, every nursing home, every urgent care facility, every non-care facility, every dental practice, every nursing home, every hospice care, and she's contacting them each individually. She has a huge notebook that she has put all the names in and the donation amounts to and from those businesses. actual businesses, brick and mortar stores such as, I won't name them, but just say some of the big box stores and the local areas have requested some of my face shields as well. And since they are so cheap, I have a minimum donation requirement of $1.50 per face shield, and they still get extra face films just per one unit. So face, head strap, and the shield that goes in front of it, $1.50. And we have sold some of those for donations, strictly donations. You ain't paying me. I'm not charging you for them. What you're paying me for is the material, the time, and the effort. That's what I charge a business. Well, I require a donation from the business for. Since I'm not a actual business, I don't have a tax ID. I do not have any knowledge of how to pay for those taxes. I mean, I can figure that out. I just don't have the time or the energy or the means at the moment. I do have a computer, several computers, but the overall process, the process of printing 3D face shields is something that when I get a note back from the medical community, an individual, maybe the point of contact, you're just being just kind enough to say thank you, who gives a heartfelt reply or response to receiving these as a gift, saying thank you, is much appreciated. It shows me that you do appreciate this. You appreciate the efforts that myself and Lisa DeMett are putting into this effort. Now, if you don't agree with me doing this, if you don't agree with me taking my time, me taking my stimulus money and buying 3D printers that I probably will cage in the storage closet downstairs once this is all over with, because I don't need 10 printers going. Yes, I enjoy electronics. I'm an electrician by heart. I have never pursued the degree in that, but 20 years in the U.S. Air Force, being raised 18 years by my dad, who was an electrician, who was a circuit level repair technician on Hawk missile systems in the Army. Brought that experience with him to fix everything electronics from the 1970s through the year 2000s. He worked on everything from your flat screen TVs, computers, circuit board level maintenance. And it wasn't swapping the board, it was swapping the components on the board. And I got a lot of that from him, and I've called him many times asking how to do this and do that, and he's taught me how to do it over the phone, or taught me in person how to do it. And I decided I liked that information, and I kept it in my head. So I don't do a lot of circuit level repairs unless I absolutely have to, and I have done that from time to time. And there's my most trusted Weller soldering iron of many tips, and I still need to get my solder sucking station. Say that 12 times fast. But oh my god, look at the sunset. It's gorgeous out here. So I'm going to stop this video and get the camera out for a little while. This is going to be fun. So if you're here and you see what I'm doing as being something selfless, it's not self-serving, it's not something I do for myself, it's something I'm doing for others, please consider a donation. My PayPal is impact, IMPACT 9 at gmail.com. Right now, I can't even get a car in my garage because all the printers, the workstation to repair printers, printers do go down. If anybody owns a 3D printer, you know they go down. They need maintenance. They need uptake, upcare. You need a plethora of spare parts. And you have to always have the patience, the knowledge, and the desire to fix whatever you're going to work on. So I got stuff coming for this artillery sidewinder. I'm doing a ribbon cable delete. Say that 5 times fast. Ribbon cable delete on my artillery sidewinder. And that's going to be happening in the next few days, and I will be upgrading that from a MKS Gen L to a Big Tree 1.4 turbo. So that'll be a lot of fun. So she's going to go underneath the screwdriver and be modified beyond being what she is now. So she will no longer be an artillery. She'll be a Frankenstein. Be my number 2 Frankenstein. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me for 10 minutes. I do appreciate it. And again, try that donation. Look me up on Facebook. Thanks a lot.